Hi guys, welcome to Souls Know Evolution. Thank you for taking the time to join me. This is going to be your weekend reading for Friday the 20th through to Sunday the 22nd of March 2020. I really liked how the reading came out that we did in the midweek, so I'm going to use these angel, god and goddesses cards again to give us a bit of an outline or overview of the reading, and then we'll clarify using the tarot. So let's see what we've got going on. I'm sure astrologically speaking, we've got Saturn on the move. Sure, it's heading into the sign of Aquarius, but I'm not an astrologer, so I don't really know how all of that works, but it's going to have an impact. It's going to have an impact. Right, we have the Angel of Families. The angels surround both you and your family at the moment, and we have the Goddess of Earth, an idea connected to imagination, creativity and nature is coming your way. Wow. Well, this reading already I can tell is linked to the weekly. It's linked to the midweek that we did, and I'm just seeing the hues of blue across both of these cards, which are absolutely beautiful. So blue to me represents our throat chakra, which speaks about self-expression. It's the expression of our truth. It's also how we creatively express. And this card speaks about an imagination or an idea, that involves your imagination or creativity. So there may be a need for you to speak up in some way, express yourself, express your truth. It could be in relation to family, it could be in relation to business. Now, we also have, like I say, this blue links to communication. So very, very prominent in some way. So we'll get a couple of tarot cards, see what we've got going on, and I will link the previous two readings this week somewhere in here. So if you haven't watched them and this resonates, you may want to check them out. Last bit of information, guys, these are general readings for all signs. They may and they may not resonate as well. Please only take what does and leave the rest. Right, I think that's all the admin done. Let's jump into clarifying this. Right, okay, we've got the Eight of Wands. Kind of came out on its side, so I'll bear that in mind. But the Eight of Wands is Mercury in Sagittarius. It speaks about communication, information, news coming in very quickly. Could be in relation to something about family. It could be in relation to this creative idea or imaginative idea. Eight is an energy to me that speaks about action. It's all about movement. After a period of evaluation, it also speaks about change. Ruled by the Strength card. So it's all about having courage to take that next step, to move something forward. Okay, let's see where this is going. See what we've got. Well, we've got no flyers, so let's split this deck and let's pull some cards. Right, okay, we've got the Devil. Nice. We've got the Wheel. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Let's get one more. The Magician. Flipping heck. Right, okay. Okay. I want one more to clarify this Devil, because the Devil came up in the reading that we did for the weekly, and I saw it as either something toxic, which is what it generally represents, but it can also speak about our ambitions. And because we have this Goddess of the Earth, which speaks about an idea, it could be, like I said, something that you're ambitiously working towards. Right, bottom of the deck, we've got the Hanged Man, and let's see what these clarifiers are. Oh my gosh, we've got two more major arcana. It's like, what the fuck? I'm not even going to say it. Sapphi's in my presence. Wow. Right, let's move these up. Let's move these up and make some space. Right, okay. Flipping heck. I just need to count them. That's 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 7 cards that are major arcana. Right, let me just pop those down because they clarified the Devil. And this is kind of exactly why I stopped doing the dailies, because such big energies come out when I read. Like, for example, how can we have, it was blatantly obvious, but we've got 6 out of the 7 cards are major arcanas. So when we see major arcana, guys, this energy isn't playing out to its completion over a weekend. It's just not possible. This Eight of Wands may be the catalyst, the spark, the ignition that gets this energy moving. But with so many major arcana cards on the table, this is something destined. This is something that the universe is guiding you towards, or that is, I'm not going to say in control of, because we do have free will. But this is you being moved in a brand new direction. Like I said, this Eight of Wands is the catalyst. It's information that's coming in. It's blockages being released where things have been stuck or stagnant, or you've been getting the red light, let's say. This is the green light. This is hit go. This is like 1,000,000 miles an hour. Right, okay, you've got things to do. And it may seem as though you're being carried by the momentum that, that's unfolding. I'm just a little bit like, wow, I can't believe it. But we kick off with this Devil, and like I said, I wasn't sure if it was something toxic, or I wasn't sure if this was your ambitions. But either way, it's clarified with the Lovers and the Judgment card number 6 and card number 20. The Devil is card number 15, ruled by Capricorn. The Lovers is Gemini. The Judgment card here is card number 20, ruled by the element of fire. So you've got a whole mix of earth, fire and air. No water. Interesting, interesting. So this Devil, like I say, in this particular rendition, it speaks to me of control, being a puppet on a string in some way. So it's either releasing yourself from this energy, a behaviour, something external. I'm not going to go into it because it's going to resonate differently to everybody. We all know what that Devil energy speaks about. It's control, it's temptation. It can speak about some level of feeling tied to a situation. It can also speak about, like I said, ambitions, what you're working towards. But there is a change here because it's come out next to the Wheel of Fortune. So whatever the Devil represents, you were supposed to experience it as part of your destiny, as part of your path. And things are beginning to change now. You may feel as though you're teetering. I'm just seeing how she's balanced on this coin. And they look like poker chips to me. So there may have been like a risk that you've taken. It could be in relation to an idea, a project. For some it could be love, because the Eight of Wands can speak of an energy of love. For others of you, like I say, it's work, it's your ambitions. But a risk may have been taken in the past. And it's like I said, there was a blockage or something that kind of put a halt or a stop to your forward movement. That's all changing now. So it's releasing yourself from a stagnant situation or something that made you feel tied to it in some way. Because this is destiny. Wheel of Fortune, card number 10. It speaks about karma. It speaks about fate. This is like divine timing. So like I said, where things were stuck or blocked, the green light is here now. The go-ahead is here. Things are moving forward. Like I said, whether you like it or not, this is divinely guided. The Wheel of Fortune is ruled by Jupiter, which is the planet of luck. But it's not just luck. It's luck after invested effort. It's luck after you've put in the time, the energy into something. It doesn't just fall, in your lap. So something that you've invested heavily in, you're going to start to see a profound change. You're going to start to see movement forward. You're going to start to see that things are changing in a very, very big way. And this is something that you've manifested. Like I said, the luck doesn't come out of thin air. It doesn't come from nowhere. This is you recognizing that you have the skills, the determination, the confidence, the determination to actually manifest a new beginning for yourself. The Magician is card number 1, so that is like the start of something new. So, like I say, this green light comes in, it allows you to release yourself from something, which allows you to move towards your path or continue on your path, which is predestined. And as you step out on this new path, you are able to harness this mercurial energy of the Magician, like I said, which allows you to balance, that as above and so below energy, which is absolutely like, my mind is just kind of blown at the moment. We've got this Hanged Man at the bottom of the deck, which speaks about a shift or a change in perspective. There's been an element of growth that you've undergone to reach to this point. It's card number 12, which reduces down to a 3. So 3 to me is that energy of growth. It's that energy of connecting your mind, your body and your soul. And when all 3 of those aspects of self are kind of in alignment, it creates this triangle, mind, body and soul. And a triangle is a very spiritual shape. I don't know where this is going, but it's a very spiritual shape. And as you are in alignment with all of those aspects of yourself, then it's like you allow this red light to turn to green because you're in alignment. So whether this is your ambitions that you're working towards or releasing yourself from a toxic situation, it all stems from your alignment with who you truly are. And that is what's going to bring about this profound change. Now, the devil was clarified with the Lovers and the Judgment card, so more major arcana energy. The Lovers, like I said, is Gemini. The Judgment card here is that fire element. So there's a choice or a decision that you need to make in relation to this devil. Like, should I stay? Should I go? Should I continue? But whatever that choice or decision is, you're being encouraged to tackle it, to look at it, to make that choice or decision from a place of love. That's what this Lovers card speaks about. It's our soul, it's our heart. It can speak about romance, it can speak about, soul unions and all of that good stuff. So I'm not going to go into that in this particular instance though, because to me it seems so much deeper than that. It's next to this Judgment. So when a choice or a decision is made or based in love, whether to free yourself from something toxic or to move you toward your ambitions, to move you towards some sort of destined change, then we have this Judgment card which comes out, which again is karma. So the devil is karma, the Wheel of Fortune is karma, the Judgment card is karma. There's an awakening that happens. It may be a realization of the choice that needs to be made. It could be a realization of what it is that you've been tied to, or what it is that, has kept you stuck or stagnant or stationary. It goes back to the weekly reading that I did at the start of the week. But it seems to me that there's a resurrection here, like I say, an awakening. You taking responsibility for who you are, for a situation, because only by taking responsibility can we truly free ourselves from it. It may be that you're dealing with something external that is toxic, but you also have a responsibility in that situation to free yourself from it. We don't get to control other people. We only get to control ourselves. And sometimes taking responsibility, taking action, taking accountability for our, let's say, our role in that situation, or not even our role, that's maybe a bit harsh depending on what you've been through, but for our allowance of staying in that situation for, for a long time, for example. Only you can sort of decide or wake up to the fact that you can make a choice to remove yourself from it. Wow. Oh my God. I don't even know what to say. I really don't know what to say. I'm going to pull some clarifiers though. So going back to the angel cards that we got at the beginning, Angel of Family. The angels surround both you and your family at this moment, and an idea connected to your imagination, creativity or nature is coming your way. So there may be a renewed sense of purpose that comes from making a choice, removing yourself from something that was toxic, or something that you may have felt was pulling your strings in some way. I'm just seeing like these delicate strings attached to this person. So as you wake up to that fact and you step in a new direction, you make a choice, you make a decision to free yourself, to wake up to a situation, that is what is going to sort of open up all of these doors. Right, let's clarify the devil. I wanted to make this reading slightly shorter than the weekly. It was nearly half an hour. But we'll see what we've got going on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, I think that's plenty. And we've got the Stranger. So feeling left out in the dark. Card number 3. So it's got the energy of this Hanged Man. So yeah, there may have been a change in perspective about whether you felt isolated within a situation or in the dark about something that was going on in your external world. Wow, we've got loads. Right, okay, and I want to clarify the devil. It may be, like I say, a devil energy that kept you in the dark about something. Right, let's pop that there. We've got the skills, which matches up to the magician energy. Like I say, that's all about your skill, your ability to manifest, your confidence. So as you awaken to this fact that you aren't a stranger, whether that's in your own life, within your own experience, and you have the skills, because we have this card number 1, which is the Inquirer. So this is all about you. So you have the skills that you need for you to instigate this huge change. Like I say, the only minor arcana, so the only card kind of within your control is this. And like I say, that is that mind, body, soul connection. When you bring all of those parts of yourself back into harmony, that is what is a catalyst that starts this whole process of change off. And you have the skill to do this. So bring yourself in from the cold. No longer allow yourself to be isolated. And we have card number 21, the Moon, which is beautiful energy. It's our divine feminine energy. The Moon can speak about confusion. Like I say, being confused about being left in the dark about something or under some sort of illusion. But like I say, it's for you to make a choice, a love-based choice, to free yourself from something and not allow confusion or not seeing things clearly to stop you or to keep you stuck or bound within a particular situation. Right, I'm going to pull one of these. That was so heavy. Wow, I can't believe it. I don't think I've ever done a reading with so many major arcanas in there. We've got 3 of those. Let's see what we've got. Consult an expert. More information is needed. Contact someone with expertise in this area. So yeah, if you're stuck in a situation, particularly if it's toxic, you may need to seek external support or an expert that can help shed light on this situation and help you free yourself from it. Like I say, you know, I don't want anyone to think I'm saying, oh, it's your fault that you're in this situation. No, it's not your fault. But we've got to take responsibility to get ourselves out of whatever situations we find ourselves in, especially if they're not wanted. So there is expert, you know, advice and guidance that you can seek. We have self-employment. You're a born entrepreneur and your business is surrounded by magical opportunities. So for those of you where this is ambition and this is the green light to move towards an idea, then this consultant expert may be like a business mentor or someone that can help you financially speaking, or a partner or somebody that can just give you more information so that you can continue to move forward. And then we have yes, your intuition is correct. Take action accordingly, and that ties up with this moon energy here. It's all about your intuition and your psychic ability and not allowing confusion or doubting the psychic or the intuitive messages that you're getting about this situation. It's about allowing yourself to move forward. Right, and then finally I'm going to pull one of these to tie everything up. Let's see what we've got. And I can see Safi in the living room and she's got hold of my cards. I don't know how. Oh gosh, we've got one that shouldn't be in there. We'll do. Let's pop them there. Yeah, she's got my cards in the living room. Oh, Safi, please don't. Oh, she's bent it. I'm like, psychically saying, please don't bend it. No, she's bent it. Okay. Oh dear. I need like a tarot cupboard to put all my cards so she can't reach off this table and grab them. Oh, we had this yesterday. Not yesterday, in the midweek. Trustworthy guidance. We've had it so many times. You've received a wonderful idea, and that's what this goddess of earth says. As an answer to your prayers, this idea is real and trustworthy, and you can safely move forward with it, knowing that we are with you every step of the way. Ask for and be open to receiving our support for anything that you need related to this idea. So yeah, for some of you where this is business focused, ambition focused, work focused, The expert that you're wanting to consult, like I say, may have something to do with a business partnership, a business mentor, advice and guidance related to finances, or how to get this idea off the ground. Right, that is it, guys. That is it. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a fantastic weekend, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.